I like to throw Pee-wee in here, just scared out of his mind at what he's seeing, so I think it's fun. Of course, that's a NECA figure as well, so helps with scale. You can see what a human looks like next to an alien and a predator. I think it's fun. So, okay, cool. There is your ultimate snake predator. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Ultimate Snake Predator. This is a Predator 2 figure from NECA. Yeah, I've been unboxing quite a few of these Predator figures lately. I've been doing a lot of Aliens as well, because I love Aliens vs. Predator, and that's the ultimate goal, is to make an Aliens vs. Predator shelf where they're just fighting like crazy. But I've done the Jungle Hunter, the City Hunter Predator 2, and the Ultimate Warrior Predator 2, and the Predator 2 Elder Predator. And this will be my 5th Predator. Super happy to get this Snake Predator. Let's go ahead and look inside the box here. There he is, looking pretty sweet. A lot of good stuff. Always comes with a skull, or a skull with a spine, or a spine with a skull, and a skull. Any number of those, you're going to get a skull with a Predator figure, it seems like. Alright, let's go to the back. There's the back of the box. Flip it to the first side. Predator 2, 30th anniversary. And the next side, this is number 9 in the Predator 2 figures. And a view from the top. Let me get that in focus. There. No! It doesn't look in focus to me. How come I can't get it in focus? There. Predator 2 Ultimate Snake Predator. 17 up, NECA. 3 years and younger. Watch out for choking. Alright, the bottom, barcode legalese. This figure came out in 2022. That's what the 22 on the end means. I'm going to pull in this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There it is, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's sit here, take a closer look at everything on the box, and we'll get it completely unboxed. This looks like a nice comic book artwork on the front here. I'm not sure what it's from, or if NECA just created it for the box, but it's pretty cool looking. Jumping on top of a military jeep. Ultimate Snake Predator. Predator 2. Alright. Let me get a... Well, that's pretty focused, I guess. But there is a blurb if you'd like to read it. About the Snake Predator. And there's a lot of other Predators you can get. This one's cool. I don't even know what that is. I wish I had it. He looks like Cyrax from Mortal Kombat. This thing's cool. There's so many that I don't have. The boar, I wish I had that. Oh, so many good ones. I do have this one. That was the Elder. Pretty cool. And there he is. And the bottom shows, if I can get it focused, everything that it comes with. And we'll check that out as well. Alright, let me throw him here. Get a closer position on the camera, get a little focus. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife to cut that piece of tape. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you can give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunt, shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you haven't subscribed, hey, what's that on my shelf? Go ahead and do that. You'll get all that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's greatly appreciated. But what also is super, super greatly appreciated is if you get a chance, check out the products I have listed to this video. I've got action figures and t-shirts listed, and if you do want to buy one of those, if you follow the link, I will get a commission from that. That would really go to help grow this channel. So if you do see something you want, that's great. Thank you so much for checking it out. Alright, let's get this Snake Predator out of the box. There's a flap here somewhere. There it is. Alright, here we go. Yep. Nice. Nice. Let's set them up. And I got a lot of plastic ties I need to start cutting here. Get that in focus. Alright, let's do it. So, alright, so actually, let's take this off first. Should just pop off with all the accessories. We'll look at those up close as soon as I get everything out. Alright, I don't think there's anything holding this back. Good. The head. Oops. That's a cool looking head. Ah, there we go. I like that mask. I just like that all of them have a different kind of mask. It's pretty neat. Let's see. This thing again. This one's actually pretty good. Usually you get these and they're like all bent and like goofy looking. This one's actually looking pretty good, this staff. Alright, let me start cutting some plastic ties. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that do it with 4? Nothing on the neck? I think we're good. Cool. Yay! Oh, we crapped out a gel silica packet. Okay. Stop eating silica packets. Even for predators, it's not good. Whoa, that's a sideways lean if I've ever seen one. Just trying to get this piece of plastic out of here. There we go. Can't believe he's standing like that. The wind's gonna blow him over. Alright. Let me get him looking a little bit better. This soft goods is, I don't know if I like it or hate it. It's weird. It looks like rabbit fur or something. It's kind of weird. Alright, let me bring the camera back. We'll get a little closer look at all the accessories here. So here's that helmeted head. I like it. It's pretty cool looking. Just different from a lot of the other ones. It's pretty cool. Alright. The skull and... We'll do this. The skull and his... whatever you call it. His spine. I couldn't think of the word spine. But yeah, these kind of come in every single one of these figures. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're grayish. This is just a nice standard skeleton color. I like it. Okay, this is the staff, but folded up. So they hit a button and then it does this. And it shoots out. So let me go like this and get a focus, and yep. That's what it looks like. But yeah, usually you get these and they're all wonky looking. This one's actually pretty decent looking. It's a little bit wonky, but not too bad. Next, these are kind of cool. I don't think I remember getting these with any other figure. These might just be on the snake figure that I know of. Some sweet looking blades here. Like that. So you got that one and this one. I think they're exactly the same. One for each hand. Yeah, those are cool. These have been in oh man, how many have I boxed now? 5, at least 3 of them have these. The discs that they can hold. This one will go into the side of the leg pouch, and then this one is the extracted one, the one that's kind of popped out, ready to throw and chop somebody into pieces. Disc. That one won't fit in the leg. Now we got a bunch of hands. What do we got here? So we got 3 extra hands. So here's the first one, is just kind of a, I don't know, open hand, please, may I have another? And then we got 2 holdy hands here. Yep, if I can get them in the right. There we go. So he can hold whatever he needs to. Any weapons? One's thicker than the other, so I'm guessing this one's for your bow staff, and this is for all the other stuff. Very good. And of course, the 2 hands he has installed are the open hands. Let's bring him closer and do some articulation here. Check it all out. There he is, the snake predator. I like that face. The head sculpt's really nice. Real creepy. Let's see what we got going on here. So, oh god! His necklace went flying. Alright, his fur all got screwed up. Alright, so the fur is supposed to be like that. I guess. Like that. Okay, cool. And then his necklace, like this. So it is all these I'm saying predator figures. They don't have a ball joint in the top. It's just a peg going up. God, how about a focus? There's a peg going up. Instead of, usually it's a ball joint on top. So you can see the ball joint in the bottom there. But the top is just that. So it is just 2 ball joints. Well, 1 ball joint going up like a joystick pretty much. So that's your head back right there. And focus would be amazing. There it is. And then your head down gets to there. Pretty good. Pretty good. This necklace is just kind of driving me nuts. It just doesn't want to stay down. Ugh. There. This shoulder. The fact that these are all kind of loose kind of drives me nuts, but it is what it is. The shoulder has a peg on a rocker up in there. And you're going to be able to move it where you need to. It does have a bicep cut, so there's a peg that you can swivel. Looks like a double jointed elbow or a single jointed. I don't know. What do we got? Okay, double jointed elbow. Does have the pins. like that. And then the hands are all up and down, I believe. Yep, they're all up and down. Of course, it can swivel. He's got a hula hoop up in here. So it is a ball joint up on top of here. So there's your lean back. There's your lean forward. Pretty good. He does have a waist cut. It is a ball joint as well. You can swivel that where you need to. It's got this little pouch that kind of just hangs. It's like deep inside of there, and I'm just going to leave it. There's where you can add the disc piece. And then the leg, you got a ball joint. Actually, it's not a ball joint. It's just a peg on a rocker there coming out. There's to the side. There's forward. There's kick forward. And the back kick. It's just to there. Not much of a back kick. There is a sleeve that comes down. And it works as a thigh cut, so you can swivel that whole leg. It works great. And it looks great. And then we got a double jointed knee. There is pins, but that's NECA for this. I feel like they're just starting to get to pinless stuff. I think this year, all the stuff coming out, and a little bit of last year had some pinless stuff, but all the way until 2025, 26 before we're starting to see pinless. So all these Predator figures have the pins. Okay, there's not a front-facing pin on a rocker for the foot. It is a ball joint, so you can see that ball joint down in there. So you're going to be able to rock it around where you need to. That works pretty well. It's nice because it goes way up. And you got your back, side to side. Yep, that works great as a ball joint. I like that. Looks nice. Hey, I like this. But hey, I haven't disliked any of the Predator figures I've gotten so far. So another good one. Another good one. And they're all different enough, which is cool. A lot of them do have this weapon, but that's a standard, pretty standard Predator weapon anyway. Let me get him in a spot that feels pretty good so I can throw all his accessories next to him. Something like that. Alright, so you get his extra head. I'll put that on during the posing. I'll put all this stuff on during the posing. There's his skull. His staff. Does he have a thing to hook it in the back? No. So the ultimate, whatever, the City Hunter. He had a little thing in the back with a little hook that you could plug it into, but none of the other ones have had that. There's retracted. There's all his hands. It's 2 discs, and it's really cool. I really like this accessory because it's kind of just on this one. There are these blades. They're pretty sweet. Alright, that's everything that comes in the box of this. What in the hell is this guy named? Oh, the Snake Predator. That's right. I almost said Stalker. He's not. This is the Snake Predator. Yep, that's everything that comes in the box of Snake Predator. Let's go ahead and pull all the accessories off to the side, and we'll throw some other figures next to him for scale. Like I said, in posing, I'll throw all those accessories on so you can see him spinning around with those accessories. Stay tuned for that. Let's see. That's where the color balance got all weird. Let's go like that. I think that looks pretty good. And I've got another Predator. This is the Warrior Predator. We could throw him over here. It's pretty cool. And then I've got this. Let's go Alien as well. So this is I unboxed this not too long ago. It's the Arachnoid Alien. He's pretty cool looking. Just kind of go like that so you can see his head. Cool. And then just for giggles, I like to, let's see, let's move everybody over and get a better focus on that real quick. Yeah. Looks good. I like to throw Pee Wee in here, just scared out of his mind at what he's seeing, so I think it's funny. Of course, that's a NECA figure as well, so helps with scale. You can see what a human looks like next to an alien and a predator. I think it's funny. So, okay, cool. There is your ultimate Snake Predator. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.